Hello, everybody. Welcome to an impromptu edition of the Rat's Nest tonight. I don't think our buddy Kristen is hosting tonight because I think the internet in her new place isn't set up yet. So I decided I would pop in here and I would start the stream. So that is what I am doing. I've also got, I think Ruff sent me these. These are just blank stickers that you can color in. And I have a new set of pencils that I bought this weekend. The craziest thing is I found these Lifelines pencils. I found a smaller pack, say of 6 of them in San Francisco airport when I was traveling last week. And of course it's airport prices. So they wanted something ridiculous like $16.99 for a little 6-pack of pencils. And I went, what? That's bananas. And yet I went to Marshall's this weekend and there was a pack of 20 and they were only $10. And I went, wow, perfect. So these were on clearance. I got these for a mere $9.99. And the whole shtick with these is they're supposed to be rub and sniff scented. So it's not the lead itself, it's these, it's the pencil coating itself.
Is that why you bought them?
Yes, that's why I bought them. I have an audience here in the background. I have a small child working on an assignment. Let's see. And they all have different fragrances. This one says falling leaves on a crisp autumn day. And it says you're supposed to rub this part of it and smell it. Oh yeah. Here, I'm passing them over to my daughter to smell it. It smells like, it's supposed to smell like autumn.
It kind of does though.
This one is a juicy burst of sun-kissed grapefruit. Okay. They're really descriptive too. Hold on, let me sniff it. Yeah, this one kind of smells like grapefruit.
Oh, pleasant.
Yeah, most of them are pretty pleasant. I don't think springtime brunch in the garden. Is this floral? Hold on. Oh my God, it is. This one smells like roses.
Pleasant.
Scented pencils. I wish you guys could smell them. They smell awesome.
Autumn days just smells like
A dewy honeysuckle kiss. Yeah, I guess the whole idea behind these is they're supposed to be like aromatherapy infused with essential oil blends so that if you're journaling, they're just supposed to calm you down and just be generally pleasant. Yeah, I guess so. A lush field of wildflowers. Yep, this one smells like wildflowers. Let's see what else. A steaming mug of aromatic tea. Okay.
That's really specific.
It is. Yeah, these are actually really pleasant for $10, kind of. A misty meadow flush and bloom. That one, yeah, they all have kind of a floral scent. Watching clouds drift across the sky, dancing in the summer rain. Let's see, are there any weird ones? Camping beneath an evergreen canopy. So I imagine that one smells like trees. Pine needles, blanketing a forest trail. Wow, they are really going for the descriptions. Apple trees laden with blossoms. Okay. What's this one? Napping among fragrant bergamot trees. Not on my bucket list, but maybe. Oh, it does smell like bergamot. Okay. Ha, these are interesting. Sipping ice cold lemonade on a hot day. Let's see. Oh, meandering through a field of jasmine. Yeah, they're pleasant. They're very pleasant.
I kind of messed up Edward.
It's okay. They'll never know. Strolling through an orange grove. Ooh, this one smells good. Here, smell the orange grove. Yeah, but it's only like the coating on the outer part of the pencils. I thought these were going to be like Smencils. Do you guys remember Smencils where this entire part was infused. The wood part that you sharpened was all infused with essential oil. Sipping hot mulled cider beside a fire. Ooh la la. Okay. Let's see what other ones we have. This one is feeling the rough bark of a cedar tree. Well, they are really stretching. This one smells like cedar. It actually smells good.
It smells like a boy.
Like a boy? It smells like, it's like a more pleasant version of Axe body spray. This one is damp earth after a rainstorm. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. And then the final one that they have is savoring the sweet scent of a candle. Okay, so I guess these are all supposed to be things that people would find comforting. So yeah, that's their shtick. I had never seen these things before, so I don't know if they're a newer product or if they've been around and they just weren't on my radar.
What do we think, Mom?
I think that looks amazing.
Should we
Did
show
you?
the live?
Yeah. Is your name on it?
No.
All right. No, don't want to dox you. Hold on. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh fuck! What was that?
Oh, I just knocked over his pencils.
Oh my god! I'm dying from sneezing. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're having that night in the studio here. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling like my head was in a snow globe. Did not feel well. Just generally felt crappy and didn't even want to go for a run this morning. So I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Didn't want to go outside. Slept in until like 9. For real. I slept until 9.
That does not sound like you.
No. No, I'm usually the weirdo that gets up at like 6:45 or earlier.
That's not weird. If I had spare time on my hands, I would try to do that.
All right, I just finished sharpening this. All right, so older daughter wants me to show off her works.
Don't Edward looks so bad.
This is Edward?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Twilight series. So what was the whole premise of the assignment was what?
It's like a one-pager, and what you do is like you write the name, the author of the book, you write descriptions about the main characters, the setting, two impactful words from the story, include 2 quotes, and at least have a graphic representation or a personal response. That's all in there.
Do you want to use my microns to darken in the pencil so it's bolder?
Yeah.
I have tons of them. All right, people, don't go anywhere. Oh, and here's Jacob over here.
Ah, he's my favorite.
Jacob.
Yeah, I made sure I did him good. I hate Edward, so I made him look like trash.
Here's your trashy Edward. I'll be right back. Let me grab my other micro pigment liners. I think I have some in here.
Is there comments on this chat?
No, because nobody knows. I didn't announce that I was live. I just kind of went live. This person couldn't go live. I think I have these. How about these?
What?
These are graphic illustration markers. Would these work if you did a really fine point? Like,
Yeah, it's the
these are brand new. These are really new. The ones, I think you did. The ones on the left side are a super, super fine point, and the ones on the right are like wicked thick. So just whatever you do, don't press down too hard on them. But if you want a super fine point, like if you want details, that's where you go. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. Okay.
Halloween jazz?
Yes. Halloween jazz. All right, since you're using my Prismas, I'm gonna take this opportunity to play with my lifelines over here. Let me just do a little sharpening, because I think the reason one of these pencils was, like this one wasn't pointy. That's why they marked this thing 50% off. Hey, fine by me. I'll just take it home and sharpen it. As my sister would say, no skin off my ass. All right. But actually, okay, I love playing with these new ones because even as you sharpen them, you can smell the essential oils when you sharpen them too. So you either rub this or you sharpen this. And whenever this coating gets disturbed, it makes the fragrance. Cool. All right, I'm gonna just play. We're just gonna play tonight, guys. Nothing too crazy. I'm trying to get, it sounds so dorky, but I'm trying to get better at coloring. And then once I'm finished with these, I can always use these on my postcard collages, or if I remember, because I don't always remember, but if I remember someone's birthday, I can also do that. You can always use these on a card, in a card, or on an envelope or something like that. I just want to compare these to the Prismacolors, say, because these are supposed to be ideal for journaling. We'll see how they do with blending. It's like anybody who uses the Prismacolors, you guys know they're real buttery when you use them. That's the way Kristen always describes them, and I'm like, yes, they are. We'll make this one a vanilla. But this, I have a little bucket of emergency projects. So in a pinch, I can always pick them out of there and start playing with them if I ever need to stream or go live. But the good news is I do not have to travel this week. So I do not. I was worried I was going to have to pick up and travel at a moment's notice, but as it turned out, that might be a couple of weeks out. So I don't have to go anywhere this week. So I'm a little relieved because I was worried that I wouldn't be back in time for Halloween. And I'm like, no, it's one of those things that I hate to miss. Because it's fun. It's good, clean fun here. And our neighborhood really, really gets into it. When we were driving to take my older daughter to homecoming on Saturday, they actually had a golf cart parade. And it was, I don't know, there were probably 50 golf carts in that line.
Yes.
And they were all decked out. Like, people go crazy. They put like subwoofers on the golf carts. They put, it's crazy. Like, I can't even describe it, but people really, they really go all out. It's a lot of fun. And they had people in costume, and then they were throwing candy. I was like, what the heck? So I don't know if this thing was official and it was like organized, or if it was just something that a bunch of families put on together, but man, that was fun. Good old Orlando area. There's always something that involves a golf cart and is super festive. Like, that's just how they roll here. When you celebrate, you go big or you go home. And they went pretty big. This is like one of those, do you guys remember when Krispy Kreme first opened? I remember my college town got its first Krispy Kreme in maybe 2000 or 2001. Okay, so it was a big deal when we got a Krispy Kreme. And then they had that thing where you would just drive up and they would give away free donuts. I don't know if anyone else's did, but that was the gimmick with our Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme did that?
Mm-hmm. It was a promo, so they would get people to come to the store. Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, so far I'm liking the pencils. Like, no major complaints so far. Like, if I were to do, not like I'm not like endorsing them. I'm in no way affiliated with this brand, but if I were to just as a random artist review them, I think they're pretty solid. They sharpen well. Like I haven't had any breakage in the lead, so I think they're pretty good, even though I bought these on clearance. So far, no complaints, guys. Let's see, dancing in the summer rain. Sure, why not? Who doesn't like to do that? Except for the people in like places like Arizona, I don't think they get rain. Or if they do, it's super rare.
Arizona like never gets rain.
Hardly ever. Let me check something. Can you tell me, does this, because I can't smell. I like literally, it's so stuffy. Can you smell that?
Which pencil?
Any. Is there any fragrance on that paper?
Not really. It's mostly the. I can't really.
Okay, so it's not. All right, I see. Okay. Just checking.
It's not your nose fooling you.
I was like, I can't smell anything.
Do you like the vampire things?
Yes. See, you are going crazy with those little graphic illustration markers. There's more where that came from.
I remember I don't know who got these for Christmas, but I think I got them. I was like, weak, just lame pens.
Take that back.
But then I was like,
See?
now it's like they have a purpose.
Uh-huh.
Kind of fun.
People don't buy you stuff just to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
It's always the gifts I think that are lame that turn out to be so useful.
Well, I guess it's in the eye of the beholder who receives the gift, right?
I think so. Have you ever gotten a gift from like Grandma Rosie and they're like, you got a gift and it's like, oh, this is lame. And then you end up like using it?
I'm trying to think. Did I get anything, or from anyone for that matter? I mean, I got a gift once a while ago. This is a long time ago. That was really very obviously re-gifted. And I don't know. I felt some kind of way about that. I was like, this gift has nothing to do with me, but it was like the person who was giving it just gave it to give. They didn't feel like buying a gift or something. And they're like, oh, here, they'll love these. I'm like, this sucks. But I don't.
What do you mostly get?
It was t-shirts, I think. One year, it was t-shirts from a moving company. What was it? Yeah, it was t-shirts from a moving company. So I don't think, it was just a promotional item that someone gave me and my sister. And we're like, these suck. We would never wear these. And then I'm trying to think of what the other item was, but it was something from Old Navy. I distinctly remember because it had the Old Navy tag on it. And I was in college at the time. It had the Old Navy tag on it. It was nothing I would ever wear, and it looked like it was re-gifted. So there was no gift receipt attached to it either, which was kind of strange. So being suspicious, I took the item with the tag still on it to Old Navy to return it. And I want to say they told me, oh, this item was from 2 years ago. And I was like, motherfucker. I'm like, I knew it. So anyway, then I said, like, can I return this item? They go, well, yeah, but you'll only get like $1.97. And I'm like, well, can I at least exchange it for something of like similar value? And they go, oh yeah, sure, if you can find something that cheap. So I literally, I purposely traded it in for a pair of Argyle socks. And every time I wore those socks, like I remembered the fact that it was a 2-year-old regifted item, and I would just laugh about it. And I would tell my sister, I'm like, I wore those socks again. And she'd be like, yeah, I know what you mean.
That's an interesting story.
True story. That was the first time that people started to really talk mainstream about regifting. I don't think it was ever really a thing before until that. It was around 2000, 2001 maybe. I don't know. It might have been something people had always done, but for whatever the reason, suddenly that's all they talked about on like talk shows and stuff. Like this holiday season, re-gifting. How do you know if your item is re-gifted? And then so I think like everybody's just jumped on the bandwagon at that point. Like I don't see any problem with it as long as like it's something that you think the person would actually like versus like trying to unload it because you don't want it anymore.
Some gifts I give were regifted, but they say they use it like almost every day. And it's like sometimes I give them like perfume that I hardly ever use. But it's like good perfume.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, see, that's different because it's something that, like, remember the Sol de Janeiro perfume you gave to your friend?
yeah, that perfume was actually super expensive. It's just like,
Yeah, and like, so it wasn't your fragrance, but she loved it. So, like,
Right.
I mean, I think that makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. Makes sense to me. That's funny though, because I was in my early 20s, and you know, I think I thought differently about gift giving. Nowadays, I'm like, I'm lucky if I get anything. Not that I'm asking for anything. I saw my mom, I'm like, I don't need anything. I have everything I could ever want. So like, I'm at the point in my life where I don't want stuff. I just want experiences with people that I care about. Like for me, that's what's important. Let's see, what color is this? Oh, that's black. Wait, I want a dark brown.
do you still have those Argyle socks to this day?
No, I wore them so much they wore out, and I think eventually I threw them away. But it's a true story. I was like, man, they done me dirty here with this. I wish I could remember what it was. I think it might have been around the time that Old Navy came out with those fleeces. They did like polar fleece or something like that. But whatever was picked out was it was such a horrible color. And I was like, oh no. I don't know. There was something about it I was like, I will never wear this.
Was it like a secret Santa or?
Nope, it was someone in our family that gave gifts at that time. Oh, I don't know, it was weird. I'm gonna make this layer cake chocolate. Hold on. I don't usually do this, but I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry, guys. Gross. Oh my God, I'm dying over here from congestion. Okay, anyways. That looks really good. See, I think the markers really make it pop.
Well done,
Here, can I show them?
yeah, sure.
You should run your micro pen over the letters, because otherwise they're hard to read. It's actually really hard for me to read your writing.
I have 106 in the class.
Okay. In that case, here you go. What is that? Honors English?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, never mind then. She'll just have to squint to read your tiny writing. I'm sure there's people with really, really, really illegible writing. So writing tiny is probably not the worst thing. Or maybe my old eyes just think it's tiny.
I might just go over it another day.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
'Cause my hands hurt already.
Yeah. But the shading and everything and the outlining looks really, really good.
Yeah, usually for stuff like that, I make sure like the art is really good, and then I just write like bull crap for the writing, and then I usually get hundreds on that.
That's what ELA is, writing bullcrap.
Just random
It's writing bullshit. Bullshit.
bullshit, yeah. I'm actually glad I got these pens.
Oh, yeah? I'll just put them back where we found them, and that way if you ever need them again for a project that has details, you know where to find them. But yeah, man, that's the Master's Touch brand. That's the house brand from Hobby Lobby. So I've always had good luck with their products.
Always had good look at Hobby Lobby in general.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I remember when there was just slime that was just for $1. That was
Oh my God. The clearance slime was amazing.
we have so much slime, but me and Reagan were playing with it on Hoko.
That's good. That's fun. I can't believe Halloween's on Friday. The whole month of October I blinked and it was over.
I know.
Crazy. So yeah, my buddy Kristen was supposed to host tonight, but I think on her phone, she only had 2 bars on her phone in her new place up in Wisconsin. Aw, that's cute. There's a baby. It's your baby. That's cute. But I think, yeah, she only had a couple of bars, so she couldn't host. And I was like, that's all right. I got you.
I'm gonna go call the baby sister.
Yeah, go hang out.
Adios.
All right. Peace. When do you have to turn your assignment in, Mai?
December 12th.
Oh, I mean, can you turn it in early, like if you feel like it?
I told her, and she's like, yeah, sure, if you really want to. She said, you always get stuff finished, so I'm not surprised.
Well, as long as she marks it as complete, at least it's off your desk. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, but she signed it a couple weeks ago, so I don't want to make it look like I, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I did a bad job where, I rushed it. I didn't really rush it, though. I just, threw it as a note.
Yup. What's everybody else out there working on? Anything? Actually, I think that's Nan. Nan can't comment. Oh, Nanners. Nanners, one day, you'll get an official account. It's okay. I fully understand not wanting to get another flipping account. Lord knows we have enough accounts for everything. Shannon actually just got an account on here the other day, and she's like, do you understand how long it took me to get an account? And I said, no, how long? And she's like, do you know how many Ask Pen usernames are out there? So she ended up having to go with, I think it's like Ask Pen 100. I said, oh, okay. I want to see how the blending works on these things too. The Prismacolors are really good at blending and smudging the colors together. Layering. Let's see how these do. I'm going to try to do a bright red for like a strawberry filling in the center. We'll just see how it turns out. The Prismacolors, I will say, are better at shading. These ones are probably average as a colored pencil goes. Okay, so they do layer. All right. They layer, but I don't know about shading. Shading is kind of touch and go. A little bit touch and go right now. I'll make this one look like a lemon cake. Let's see. I only have 20 colored pencils in this set, so there's not a ton of options, but there's enough though. You have enough. Enough to get by, let's just say. This one will be like, let's say a lemon pound cake, but it's got layers with buttercream in the center. I'm like, woof, that sounds too rich. Way too rich. All right. I'm gonna do a lighter yellow for the icing. And then we'll just pretend that it's got chocolate sprinkles on the outside, maybe. Let's get some good contrast going here. Yeah, I am pretty excited to use these little stickers once I'm done. All right, that one is done. I'll do these donuts up here next. I'll make them chocolate, since I'm already using the brown color. Yeah, these will be a chocolate donut tower. I'm probably gonna make them all the same color too. Let's do pink icing on a chocolate donut, and then I'll go over it with a different color for the sprinkles. Yeah, do that. Yeah, take a bubblegum pink colored icing. All right. I'll do like a darker color for the sprinkles. Good contrast, good contrast. Oh my God, this stupid commercial knows me. Nasal congestion. How does it know? It's telling me to take Afrin. Okay, go away. I'm good. What were the odds? Actually, earlier I jumped into someone else's stream to see what they were making, and they literally were drawing Shrek for Inktober. So I guess the prompt for today, which is I think today's 28, I think the prompt was onion, and he was literally drawing a Shrek. And I was so excited. I like came in gushing. I was like, oh my God, you're drawing Shrek. It was awesome. Very exciting. All right, there's those. I mean, I feel like you could make a whole project just out of coloring stickers. That counts as a project, right? I was like, if nothing else, I've got to have something to color. That way I don't have to think too much. We can just kind of just go with it. I think I'll do this other cupcake over here. I'm going to miss all my lo-fi Halloween spooky music in the background once it's done. I'm going to have to switch to something autumn jazz, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to use a pale blue for the wrapper. Some of my coloring techniques I learned from Timmy. But he's Mr. Prismacolor, no, not Prismacolor, Mr. Copic marker guy. So when he colors, I love watching him color. It's so good. Like, he'll do a lighter layer of something in the center just to give it a base color. And then he's like professional. He goes along the edges like this and this. And all of his stamp things look they're all stamped images from like Scrappy Boy stamps and like Lawn Fawn. The dude is a pro. Like there's no two ways about it. I'm always impressed too when I see him coloring. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on for tonight, but a little bit longer. Then I'm going to call it a night just because I feel crummy. Actually, I think I'm going to make this one look Halloweenish. We'll do like a purple base for the cake and then maybe some orange icing. Yeah, I have a vision for this one. Absolutely. But these stickers, I'm not sure, what are these? No brand. I don't know where Mr. Russ got these from, but I know for a fact he sent me these in one of the original care packages that he sent me. So, Russ, if you're watching this on the replay, please know we are still using many, many, many of the supplies that you sent me 5 years ago. Yes, still putting it all to good use. Still using it. Oh yeah, some bright orange icing here. That'll do the trick. Nice. See, they're advertising Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Oh my God. I went to it once. I did. I went to it once in, like, I want to say it was the late 2000s, maybe 2009 or something like that. 2008. I don't really remember. But it was like, it wasn't scary. It was just a bunch of people, and maybe Halloween Horror Nights have come a long way since then. But my recollection of it was just a bunch of scantily clad people wearing like BDSM type outfits, and they charged money to go see that. I was like, wait, I thought this was supposed to be scary. No, nothing. It was strange. Not what I expected for Halloween Horror Nights, to be sure. But yeah, they had people wearing like leather and straps and buckles, and I was like, okay. Or then they were like, you'd walk into this one little house, and there'd be like someone chained up on the wall, and I was like, all right. I was like, but this isn't scary. Like, I was hoping to be scared out of my mind, and it wasn't that. And then I think my husband and I went to the Halloween Horror Nights a few years later, and then at that point they had started to move it into the bigger areas of the park. And they had more jump scares, but even so, the theming was this like weird attempt at steampunk, which I was like, I don't get this. This is strange. Very strange. All right, I think this is going to be my last cake, and I'm going to go lie down after this. Because Lord knows I need the rest. We'll just pretend this is like a vanilla cake base. I have 3 of these sheets. So this one is the cakes and donuts. And then I have one that looks like all different little backpacks. So that one's interesting. And then there's one other that I have that's like, I think it's cats. I'll have to color it sometime. Judy's on here. But there are all these little cartoony looking cats that you can color in. And they're in all these different curvy little poses. They're cute. It's super cute. All right, and then let's just assume the sprinkles are blue, because why not, right? Sprinkles can be blue. The only thing about these pencils is you have to sharpen them pretty frequently if you want to keep a good point on them. So, note to selves, but I do like the affirmations. A misty meadow, flush and bloom. Can you imagine some focus group sitting around trying to come up with these names? Like, who makes these? I don't know. Someone came up with it. All right, and there is another one. So we only got 4 more left, and I'll probably work on some more of those later this week if I pop back on for a bit. So as always, guys, thank you for joining. If you're watching me on the replay, hello to the future. And we'll see you guys real soon on here. But in the meantime, if I don't talk to you beforehand, have a wonderful Halloween. Have an awesome spooky weekend. I hope everybody has a great time. And I will catch you guys again soon. Thank you. Bye.